Hello there, it's Myrna Loy, Blackbright News. Today I was watching Panorama and it was about immigration in the UK. And what's interesting, it's nothing new really, it's just for those people who don't really know what's going on. Apparently, as you know, a lot of people know, when Brexit comes, it's supposed to mean that there's going to be less immigration, and they've got this target where they're going to try and get rid of it, the excess immigrants, and they're presupposing that we have a lot of illegal immigrants in the country, and where we don't have illegal immigrants, they're kind of creating illegal immigrants by saying that those who came in after 1973 and who don't have their papers need to leave the country. So hence we have this hostile policy paper which is supposed to target all of those people who came here after 1973, who haven't got the paperwork, who are not naturalised, and who are in a vulnerable position if they don't have their paperwork. Technically, they should have. But if they don't have, like a couple of people that we know, they're going to be deported. Similarly, if the mother of a child born in this country is not born in Britain, her child can be deported. It really depends on the mother of the child. So basically, supposing somebody came from Jamaica, had a baby for an English man, and now that child will no longer be deemed as British. It assumes the nationality of the mother and gets booted out of the country. If you want to know anything more about the Windrush in Pacific, with all of these things I'm telling you about, just go to www.issuu.com/Blackbright News. It's all there in the latest edition. It's called the Windrush edition. Anyway, back to where I am here with the immigrants. Well, I was watching Panorama. They're interviewing a lot of maybe people in their... It's hard to tell their ages really. Could be 50s, 60s, 70s, white, of course, and saying to these people, oh, do you want to see immigration cut? Nodding, oh yeah, we want to see it cut, we want to see it cut. So the man says to them, so what kind of people should we be letting in? Well, we shouldn't be letting in anybody, only the skilled should come in. Okay, so he says, okay, I've got some jobs here. Let me know who you think, whether we should let people from the outside do these jobs. So he shows them jobs of a bricklayer, carers, what else was there? Fruit pickers, chefs, and bricklayers. Did I say bricklayers? I don't think I did say bricklayers. I don't think I said bricklayers, did I? Well, maybe I did. Anyway, so to give them a list of all these jobs, toilet cleaners. Oh yeah, it's all right for the immigrants to come in and do all those jobs. Oh yeah, they can come in and do those jobs. That's all right. They can come over. So the guy says, well, if you're saying that they can come over and do these jobs, what immigrants do you want us to cut then? Oh, the ones that are, the ones that are not working, the ones that are starving us out of the system, the ones that are using our resources. So the perception is that immigrants, whether they're black immigrants or EU immigrants, we're sponging off the system, and those are the ones who they want to get rid of. There's no evidence to say that there's a lot of blacks or a lot of EUs sponging off the system. Of course, there's a minority. There has to be, with 8 million inactive economically, there has to be some black people in there because of all the job cuts. But by and large, you'll find that black people will try and find a job regardless of what it is. Last week at the NA, where at this place I know that I was working, they had about 5 or 6 white people come in, not even a day. They came in, looked at the job, they didn't come back. it was going over 5-6 weeks. They were looking for somebody to do the cleaning job. They found one little black woman. I don't know where she come from, but she comes in and she cleans the mirrors, and every day she's singing. She's singing with joy because she's got a job. She doesn't care that it's a cleaning job. Now, what the problem is that the white Brits don't want immigration, but they want people to do their dirty work. They don't want to do those jobs. Apparently there's a 50,000 shortage in lorry drivers. We had people from Romania and Poland coming to do all of those driving jobs. Now they're going to Germany because their job isn't secure here. They can't raise a family here because they don't know what's going to happen after Brexit. They're going to be booted out of the country. People, NHS doctors, a few specialists are allowed in. If they don't meet tier 2, they can't come in. So it's fine saying, you want to cut immigration, but you have to be prepared to do the work. All you white people who are sitting back and saying, we don't want immigrants, you have to be prepared to clean the toilets, to clean the drains, to do the bricklaying, to drive thousands and thousands of miles in a lorry, to go into the fields picking cotton and fruit and goodness knows what else. That's what you have to be prepared to do. You have to be prepared to stand up and say, I am going to do this job. So we can cut immigration. You're putting the country in a very tenable position when you're saying you don't want immigration, yet you don't want to do the work. So, and the weird thing is that immigrants are considered with anybody who's got an accent or anybody of colour. They don't even know what an immigrant is. What are we going to do with these people, eh? What are we going to do? Seriously. So I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't know what's going to happen if they're trying to get rid of all these people who've worked all these years and did all this hard work, did all the donkey work, and now they're saying they don't want them, which is fine. Give them their compensation. Give them a home to live wherever you're sending them back to so that they have a place to start a new beginning. Don't send them over there without nothing because they have been here legally for so many years. So you compensate them. Give them however much they need to get their own home wherever you're sending them back to. And then you, England, with whatever resources you have left, you have to work with that. See what I mean? How does it feel? Do you think if you're as a white person watching it, working class, those people are talking about get out the immigrants. Are you going to go cleaning toilets? Are you going to be doing the dirty work? I don't think so. Anyway, that's all I've got to say for now. So ciao. Bye.